carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Mike, 55. Check 55, Mike. Hey, keep it up,
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got...
There he goes, right side, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return, and the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. They get the stop defensively, force the punt. They score without their offense even stepping on the field.
I remember playing on special teams and teasing the guys on offense like, look, you don't even worry about it. You guys just hang out over there. We'll bring this one all the way back and get the points we need. In this case, they actually got that done.
The kick is good.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7. Jaguars nothing.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Check 55, Mike. Come off the ball. Hold the look. Hold. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Singletary here running out of the gun. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
A 27-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Chase Young on the
tackle made by Chase Young.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. With it is Jackson. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Singletary.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Jaguars 3.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Roberts got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
On first down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 10, Steelers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On the counter, Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Talking about 50. Check 26, check 26. Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Now Trubisky on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Singletary.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. It's caught by Roberts. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for George.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
On the coverage.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
By the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Rush comes and they block it. It's picked up, and this is a live ball, remember. And it's a Jacksonville touchdown.
There are plenty of ways for a special teams coach to get excited. And when you block a punt into the end zone and recover for a score, yeah, he's going to be jumping up and down a big way.
And as a punter, you know that clock is ticking. He just didn't get it off in time. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Murray now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. Jared Cook, his Pro Bowl tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Shotgun now from Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Murray to air it out again. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Hunt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's a gain of 10.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
To Kareem Hunt.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
To Marquise Goodwin.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kareem Hunt, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Steelers 14. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Ran. Hey, check right. Watching you find. Come on. You better bring.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek.
Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
On first down, it's Hunt. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
27, Kareem Hunt.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6.
They'll run again with Hunt. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
The 20-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Jaguars 17. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle.
Akeem Hicks that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Murray. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
This is too easy.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Steelers 28, Jaguars 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He completes it to Tate. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Jaguars.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
39-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez lining up.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That catch good for only a couple. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They run again with Hunt. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Tackle made at the
now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
He was
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41.
From the 41, Murray. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier. Sheldon Rankins on the stop. 8 yards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
16-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Well, look at this, a tight end carry. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week with